Recently, the Air Force confirmed that the F-15EX Eagle II fighter successfully completed tests in the Gulf of Mexico, showcasing its capability to carry a record-breaking 12 air-to-air missiles at once. This significant firepower serves as a formidable deterrent for any potential adversaries. As missile capabilities play a crucial role in deterring war in the Pacific, the F-15EX represents a significant step in achieving this objective. In this video, we will show you how they work in action with live missile launches. You won't want to miss this chance to witness the future of military aviation, including hypersonic missiles and laser warfare capabilities. Additional weapon stations. The F-15 has been the undisputed king of the skies for decades, and just when you think it may be time for it to retire, it evolves into a more powerful weapon. The F-15EX brings all of the power and combat capabilities of the F-15C and D models and adds 4 more weapon stations, and with that, 5,500 pounds of thrust extra per engine. Plus, its cutting-edge avionics, sensors, and missile systems give it better air-to-air and ground-to-air combat skills. But one of the most important upgrades to the new aircraft is its ability to carry missiles on 4 more weapon stations. That's 12 compared to the F-15C, which could carry only 8. During the F-15A testing, outer wing pylons were actually considered, but were ultimately scrapped due to aerodynamic concerns. The current upgraded weapon stations represent the evolving result of those early considerations. The only difference is, their original purpose was to carry electronic countermeasures or ECM pods. The new pylons have doubled the payload capacity by adding 4 missile stations, each with its own LAU-128 missile rail. 9 months after the initial missile fire test, this mission served as the initial validation of the Eagle II's enhanced carrying and deployment weapons. The U.S. Air Force tested the additional of wingtip and outer wing stations on its new F-15EX, and the test firing went without a hitch, and further cemented the F-15EX at the top of the aerial superiority pecking order. The pilots of the 96th Test Wing launched an AIM-120 Advanced Medium-Range Air-to-Air Missile from its Station 1 and an AIM-9X from Station 9 over the sea range at the Elgin Test and Training Complex. Both planes were able to fire their missiles at a drone target during separate passes. Both the AIM-9X and the AIM-120 successfully destroyed their targets. Air Force Major Jeremy Schnurbush, who fired one of the missiles during the test flight, called it a milestone for the aircraft's ability to deliver increased payload capacity to the combat air forces. Employing these weapons effectively demonstrates the new Eagle II's ability to carry and fire its full complement of 12 air-to-air missiles. In theory, this presents the Eagle II with the ability to achieve 12 air-to-air kills on a single mission with missiles only. A total warfighting package. The F-15EX is not just about more weapon stations. This robust new fighter comes with more features, such as a state-of-the-art digital cockpit that facilitates maintenance and upgrading. The F-15EX is built on what's called an open mission systems architecture, which makes it easy to add cutting-edge features and upgrades quickly. Along with its enhanced radar capabilities, the aircraft also features a cutting-edge modern electronic warfare system. The new system is known as the Eagle Passive Active Warning Survivability System. This system is a self-defense electronic warfare system. The F-15EX is mechanically identical to a standard F-15, but it has an improved central processor, cutting-edge electronic warfare, and a new fly-by-wire system. Fly-by-wire is a flight control system that uses an electronic interface in place of traditional mechanical flight controls and is regulated by a computer. The system is even more advanced on the F-15EX. The F-15EX can carry a wide range of precision-guided munitions, including the JDAMs, or Joint Direct Attack Munitions, and the JSOW, or Joint Standoff Weapons. In addition to air-to-air and air-to-ground missiles, such as the AIM-9X Sidewinder and the AIM-120 AMRAAM. The AIM-9X being more maneuverable and therefore harder to evade for adversary aircraft, together with a range of 20 miles, which is 8 miles more than older versions. The AMRAAM itself has an impressive range of 100 miles. Its ability to carry 12 missiles outperforms many modern aircraft. 6, 8, and 6 missiles can be carried by the F-16 Fighting Falcon, F-22 Raptor, and F-35A Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter, respectively. These aircraft are considered superior to most modern fighters out there. Electronic warfare technologies and cutting-edge sensors help it identify and counteract hostile threats, although the EX is probably going to play more of a defensive role alongside fighters like the F-22 and F-35 due to its lack of stealth. The role of the F-15EX. The Eagle II is expected to serve with the F-22 and F-35, but the F-22 is actually an outdated design already. Don't get me wrong, it is the best in the world, but the US is already designing a 6th-generation fighter to replace it with. The US has not produced F-22s for a number of years now, which means the F-35 is currently the preferred aircraft until the new 6th-generation fighter becomes available. The F-15EX, unlike the F-15C, is a multi-role fighter as well. The Eagle II is being considered for duties that require transporting future hypersonic missiles that would be too huge to fit in the weapons bay of a 5th-generation fighter. The Hypersonic Attack Cruise Missile will reportedly be initially installed on an F-15EX, making it the first USAF aircraft carrying a weapon capable of Mach 5+ speeds. With the ability of the F-35 and F-22 to infiltrate enemy airspace undetected, the F-15EX will most likely fulfill another role. The F-15EX could defend U.S. ground assets or even the U.S. airspace, or launch its standoff weapons out of enemy radar detection range. One of the obvious reasons is that the Eagle II can be detected by enemy radar. Stealth aircraft are better suited for infiltration. Additionally, the F-15EX can reach speeds of up to Mach 2.5 and has a combat range of approximately 1,056 miles. Whereas the F-35 can only travel roughly 620 miles and is much slower. As a result, it makes sense that it would be the premier tactical jet for transporting hypersonic missiles across great distances. Laser weapons and beyond. The United States Air Force hopes to equip its aircraft with laser weapons, and the F-15EX could be among the first to do so. In July of 2022, the United States Air Force received the first high-energy laser weapon, LANCE, or Laser Advancements for Next-Generation Compact Environments. The primary laser weapon for LANCE is supplied by Lockheed Martin, while the pod-carrying LANCE is manufactured by Boeing, making LANCE a pod weapon that can be installed on any aircraft. The power does not need to be high if one considers the laser is intended to protect the aircraft only. When compared to a prior detected energy weapon Lockheed developed for the United States Army, LANCE is a mere fraction of its size. The power output of that laser was 60 kilowatts. Reportedly, LANCE has a power output of fewer than 100 kilowatts. However, this data is unavailable. The F-15EX will equip the United States Air Force with a plane capable of taking on threats missed by stealth planes. In addition, the plane is a lethal weapon when utilized independently as well. But let's hope the F-15EX never needs to see widespread action. So tell me, will a more fitting name or designation for the F-15EX replace Eagle II in your opinion? Feel free to leave the comment below or just drop us a line anyway. We'd love to hear from you. We appreciate you viewing Military Minds and hope you'll consider subscribing for future episodes. Alright folks, I'll catch you in the next exciting installment.